After years of peaceful existence on the distant planet Valoria, Questar and his people were forced into battle. The power of their stepped crystal ripped a hole in the fabric of time, sending them backward to prehistoric Earth. Unaware that at the same moment the evil Emperor Krulos was plotting to capture the stepped crystal with his own grotesque Rulan forces. And so, the battle continues in a new place and time with Dino-Riders.
Harness the power. Dino-Riders. The Dino-Rider is spotted by the evil Rulons.
Take this, young star! You need glasses, Hammerhead! Pick on someone your own size, Big Eyes.
The Rulons on their Triceratops aim their lasers.
I'll distract him!
Quickly Turret from his Styracosaurus fires.
Eat rocks, Rulons!
Triceratops with motorized walking action. Styracosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus with figures and battle gear, each sold separately. Dino-Riders.
In this review, I'll be taking a look at the Dino-Riders Styracosaurus figure with human rider turret. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. This figure was released by Tyco in 1988 as a part of Series 1 of the Dino-Riders toy line. The front of the package had a cardboard flap that, when pulled up, revealed the figures inside. Included with every Series 1 Dino-Riders figure was this mini-comic. Also included was an instruction booklet that showed how to assemble the armor. Now let's take a closer look at this figure. It had a single horn protruding from its nose. It had 6 long spikes extending from its neck frill. This horned bone structure helped it to protect itself against enemies and warned off rivals of the same species. This figure is painted mostly different shades of brown, with darker brown on its body and frill, and lighter brown on its face, legs, and underbelly. The paint is nicely applied. I love how the different browns transition into one another. The figure is very nicely sculpted as well. Just look at those reptilian-like scales all over the body. The Styracosaurus has 6 points of articulation. All 4 legs can move forwards and backwards. The tail and head are connected in such a way that when you move the tail in one direction, the head will swing in the opposite direction. A quick comparison shows that the Styracosaurus and the Monoclonius share the exact same body, the only difference being the color and the head sculpt. Here is the Styracosaurus all armored up with turret. Turret sits in the pilot seat that is connected to the right side of the dino harness. On the top and left side are dual-barreled laser cannons. The armor is easily removable. There is a clip on each side that plugs into the dinosaur. Looking closer at the armor, the harness is blue in color, while the chair and laser cannons are silver. The lasers are able to be rotated, so you can fire them from all different angles. Each laser has 2 red gun tips that you have to attach. Now let's take a look at the dinosaur's human rider companion named Turret. He is wearing a mostly light blue jumpsuit with dark blue on his arms and red on his chest. His belt and shoulder pads are painted silver, and his gloves and boots are dark gray. The sculpting and paint are actually nicely done, seeing the small size of the figure. And speaking of the size of this figure, it has an impressive 7 points of articulation. His head can rotate side to side. His arms can move up and down, as well as rotate 360 degrees. His legs can kick really far forwards, as well as really far backwards. He also has bends at the knees, which allow him to sit perfectly. The first accessory up for Turret is his rifle. It is molded in a light gray plastic, along with the rest of his accessories. Turret cannot hold onto it with his hands. Instead, it clips onto his arm. Next up is his tiny handgun. As tiny as these are, I'm sure a lot of them were lost easily. It too just clips onto either arm. Next is his water skin. To get him to wear it, just slide it over the head and arm. Next is the bandolier. Getting him to wear it is identical to the water skin. Next is the AMP. This is what the Valorians use to telepathically communicate with the dinosaurs. It can be worn around the neck like a necklace. Finally, we have the ladder. It is meant to be used to climb onto the dinosaur although it doesn't serve much purpose with the Styracosaurus. So that is my review of the Dino-Riders Styracosaurus figure. Dino-Riders is one of my all-time favorite toy lines, and while this isn't one of my favorite of the line, I do still really enjoy this figure. It is one of the smaller dinos from Series 1, but it is still essential in any Dino-Riders collection. Once again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Hit that like button if you did enjoy this video, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.